Good morning, students. In previous class, under the chapter Human Health and Disease, we are studied prevention and control measures of drug and alcohol abuse. And there, I told you people that is the last point of the chapter Human Health and Disease. But the thing is, from when we have started this program, in the sense YouTube, we are going to sending you the YouTube. What we have called it as a videos. Before that, we used to send you the videos, and there I sent you one video which is including the beginning part of this particular chapter, that is human health and disease. And that particular video, nalli ನಾವು ಏನು ಕಲಿತಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ we have studied what is means definition of health, definition of diseases, then definition of pathogen, the agents which are going to cause the different diseases. We have studied the pathogen definition, and we have studied the common diseases in human. And there I given you one chart, the common diseases in human. What is that chart? In the sense, the diseases which are caused by the bacteria, those are called as a bacterial disease. The diseases which are caused by the viruses, those are called as a viral diseases. The diseases which are caused by the protozoans, those are called as the protozoan diseases. The diseases which are caused by the helminthes, in the sense Platyhelminthes, helminthes, those are called as the helminthes disease. The diseases which are caused by the fungi, those are called as the disease. Now, whatever I written on the board, bacteria or virus, protozoans, helminthes, fungi, these all are what the examples for the pathogens. In the sense, these all are responsible for the disease cause, causing of disease. Right. Now, another one thing we have studied in a previous previous video, in the sense, whatever the video I send you people, which is means I written on the paper and I sent. That in that video, what I told you, in the sense, the diseases are of two types. One is what we are going to call it as a infectious diseases. Another one is what? Non-infectious diseases. Infectious, non-infectious diseases, and there we have studied about the examples of infectious and non-infectious diseases. After that, what we have studied in that particular video, in the sense, we have studied about the bacterial disease. Bacterial diseases are of two, which are mentioned in your NCERT book. One is typhoid. It is caused by Salmonella typhi. And what are the what we are going to call the symptoms? What is the preventive measures, and how the typhoid is going to diagnose, in the sense of viral what we are going to call as a test. With the help of viral test, the typhoid is going to diagnose. And next we have studied about another one bacterial disease, that is the pneumonia, and cause of pneumonia, and what are the symptoms of pneumonia. And after that, we have studied other few diseases, in the sense dysentery, plague, means diphtheria. These all are the bacterial diseases. Then next we have studied about the viral diseases. In viral diseases, in your NCERT book, they have mentioned only one, that is what? The common cold. And that common cold is caused by rhinovirus. Rhinovirus is the positive agent for the what we are going to call that as a common cold. And there we have studied the symptoms and all. Now, in that particular video, I told you we are going to discuss the next common diseases, in the sense the diseases which are caused by protozoans, the diseases which are caused by the helminthes, and diseases are caused by the fungi. So these things I am not discussed there. And when I started the video, sending the videos from college, in the sense board member ಏನೇನು video ಕಳ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾಲು ಮಾಡಿ, ಆ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳದಾಗ ನಾ ಏನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ I went to the concept immunity, and from that we are completed up to the prevention and control measure of alcohol and drug abuse. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಈಗ ನಾ ಯಾವಾಗ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ನಾಗ ಬಂದು ಈ ಒಂದು ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಳ್ಸಾಕತ್ತೀನಿ, ಆಗ ನಾ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಈ ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ದಾಗ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕಳಿಸಿದ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಟು ವಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಿವೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮೆಜರ್ ಆಫ್ ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ ತನಕ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಳಿಸಿದೆ. ಆನಂತರ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಾನು, ಅದನ್ನು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟನ್ ಬುಕ್ ಪೇಜ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರ್ಕ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೆ. ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇತ್ತು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋದಾಗ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ವೈರಸ್ ವೈರಲ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವು. ಸೊ ಟುಡೇ ಆ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಡಿಸೀಸಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಕಲಿಯೋಣ. ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಟುಡೇ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ we are going to discuss about the what pathogen protozoa, alright, protozoans which are going to responsible for the causing the disease. Now in your NCERT book there is a one what protozoan disease called as malaria, and we are going to discuss about today malaria. This malaria is caused by Plasmodium. This is the protozoan, the name of protozoan which is going to responsible for causing the what? Malaria. It is going to responsible for causing the malaria. In the sense, Plasmodium is a positive agent. And here we are going to study the three different types of Plasmodiums. What are those? In the sense, Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium malaria, and Plasmodium falciparum. Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium malaria, and last one we are going to study about the Plasmodium falciparum. These are the three different types of a Plasmodium. In a sense, these all are going to cause the malaria. But in between these three, the Plasmodium falciparum, it is malignant. It is the malignant one, which is falciparum malignant. It is malignant. In the sense, it is more dangerous, or the malaria is caused by in what more percentage by the Plasmodium falciparum. So that is act as a malignant. In between these three, which one is malignant Plasmodium? That is the Plasmodium falciparum, which is going to cause the malaria. This is about what first point. The name of the pathogen which is going to cause the malaria, that is what? Plasmodium. That is what we are going to call it as a Plasmodium. Understood? Now next we are going to study about this. What we are going to call it as a life cycle of Plasmodium. We are going to study about the life cycle of Plasmodium. In the sense, different stages of life cycle of Plasmodium. Here, what is going to happen in the sense, Plasmodium has to have two life, means it completes its life cycle, or the life cycle stages are completed about the Plasmodium in two different processes. One is what we are going to call it as a human being, another one is female Anopheles mosquito. And female Anopheles mosquito is act as a what we are going to call as a vector. Female Anopheles mosquito is act as a vector. What I told you, female Anopheles mosquito and shum. In these two, what we are going to call them as these two are the host for Plasmodium. What are those? Female Anopheles mosquito and human. These two are the host for the completion of life cycle of a Plasmodium. So now when we are going to study about the life cycle of Plasmodium, that time we will consider both these, female Anopheles mosquito and human. Right. Now we will host of the Plasmodium. It is completed. It is to complete its life cycle or a stages of life cycle in female Anopheles mosquito as well as in human. Now here this what we are going to call that one is a female Anopheles mosquito. It is act as vector. What is the difference between the vector and positive agent? For malaria, Plasmodium is a positive agent and female Anopheles mosquito is a vector. In the sense, it is going to carry the mature, what we are going to call it, infectious stage of Plasmodium. We are going to call those as a sporozoites. The life cycle a sporozoites. One person to the another person carry maadu kelsa yav ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ ಅಂದಾಗ that is what female Anopheles mosquito. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಕರೀತೀವಿ ನಾವು female Anopheles mosquito. So by the female Anopheles mosquito, the malaria is going to transfer from one person to the another person. That's what we are going to call here. The female Anopheles mosquito is a vector. vector. Female Anopheles mosquito act as a vector for a malaria. And what is the positive agent for the malaria? That is Plasmodium. So I hope it's clear for you people. Now I'm going to start with the what we are going to call that as a life cycle of malaria. In life cycle of malaria, in your NCERT book they are given a chart. In brief, I am going to write on the board how the Plasmodium life cycle is going to complete within two hosts. What are those? One is human, another one is female Anopheles mosquito. Now, first I am going to start with the human. In human, what is going to happen? Once the infected female Anopheles mosquito bites to what we are going to do? Bites to the normal human or normal person. Okay, that time what it is going to happen? Again, infected female Anopheles mosquito, it bites to the normal human. That time, what is going to happen? Sporozoites are enters into the liver cells. Gurtaithe nodri ga. First ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದಾಗ once ಈಗ here very important things we are going to remember now. What I written on the board? Sporozoites are enters into the liver cell. Now this is sporozoites is nothing but infectious stage of malaria. ಇದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. infectious stage of malaria ಯಾವುದು? Sporozoites. Now ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಈಗ infected female mosquitoes ಅಂದ infected female mosquitoes ದಾಗ infectious stage sporozoites ಇರ್ತಾವು. Those ones when the infected what we are going to call that as a mosquito bite to the normal person, these sporozoites are entered into that normal person. First they goes to the where the liver cells. In liver cells they multiply asexually. In liver cells they are multiplied asexually and move towards the RBCs. RBC in the sense what? Red blood cells. And here in red blood cells again they are going to multiply asexually and released into bloodstream by bursting of RBCs. Bursting in the sense what? ಒಡೆಯೋದು. RBC ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದಾಗ liver cells ನ multiply ಆಗ್ತಾವ sexually, then they are moved towards the RBCs. In RBC also they are going to what we are going to call it as a reproduce sexually. Then what we are going to call as a red blood cell, bursting of those red blood cells, and they are going to release into the bloodstream. And here what we are going to call that as a ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಇದರ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರೀತೀನಿ hemozoin. What I written on the board? Hemozoin. Hemozoin, this is a toxic substance which is released. The toxic substance which is going to release after the bursting of RBCs and which cause chill and fever frequently. Chill and fever frequently. Okay. So this is about what? First liver cells. Then they are coming to the what we are going to call that one as a asexually reproduction take place in a RBCs. And next, what is going to happen in the sense when they are come out from the RBCs, that time here in human they are going to form the male and female gamete. Male gametes, male gamete and female gamete. Male gamete and female gamete. Okay, and this is the sexual stage of gametocyte developed in a red blood cell. This is what we are going to call as a sexual stage. Sexual stage of gametocyte, formation of gametocyte in a RBC. Up to here, the life cycle which is take place in a what we are going to call that one as a in human. Understood? Now the sexual stage of gametocytes which is take place where it is take place in a red blood cells of a human. After this, what is going to happen here? This cell is now infected. Now normal mosquito, when the normal mosquito bites to the infected person, that time these male and female gametocyte, male and female gametes, male and female gametes enter into the what? Female Anopheles mosquito. Female Anopheles mosquito. From when they enter into the female Anopheles mosquito, they are migrates towards the gut of the female Anopheles mosquito. In a gut region of female Anopheles mosquito, what the fertilization is to take place. What it is mean by fertilization? I think you all are come across the fertilization. Definition of fertilization in the sense union of male and female gamete to produce the zygote. In the sense, once these male and female gametes which are produced in a human red blood cells, once the normal mosquito bite to the infected person, when they are going to suck the blood through that infected blood, these male gamete and female gamete enter into the female Anopheles mosquito and they are migrate towards the gut, and in gut region the fertilization is take place. After fertilization, development, and next one is maturation. In the sense, these male and female gametes are entered into the mosquito through the what we are going to call that as a blood meal, and they are migrated towards the gut region. In gut region, the fertilization of a male and female gamete is to take place, development and maturation. And after maturation, these are moved towards the what we are going to call that as a salivary gland of infected female Anopheles mosquito, where they used to move. After that infectious stage, they are moved towards the salivary gland. SALIVARY. Salivary gland, that is infected female mosquito. Understood? Now here, when these male and female gametes are going to face together to produce means it is the fertilization is going to take place. After fertilization, zygote is going to form. Then the development of a zygote and the maturation, and the matured stage of infectious stage of what? Malaria. That is what? Sporozoites. ಈ ಸ್ಪೋರೋಜಾಯ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾವ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾವ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೋರೋಜಾಯ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು where they are in infected female Anopheles mosquitoes salivary gland region. There they are going to store, and once it is bites to the next normal person, the life cycle is going to continue. This is about what life cycle of or the stages in the life cycle of a Plasmodium. Simple. The thing is, first infected female Anopheles mosquito, what it is going to, what is the, what we are going to call it as a, after the situation infected Anopheles mosquito, malaria infected female Anopheles mosquito, it is consists of sporozoites. Sporozoites are the infectious stage of malaria, and these sporozoites are stored in a salivary gland of a female Anopheles mosquito. Salivary gland of a female Anopheles mosquito. When this fully filled salivary gland with the sporozoites, that female Anopheles mosquito bites to the normal human. That time, these sporozoites are entered into the normal human being, and first they are going to go migrate towards the what? Liver cells. In liver cells, they are going to multiply asexually, and bursting the liver cells, they are entered into the RBCs, and in RBC also they are going to multiply asexually, and bursting the RBCs, they are released into the bloodstream. And while bursting the RBCs, what is going to happen? There, one toxic substance is going to release, named as hemozoin, and that hemozoin is responsible for chill and fever. This is very important. Hemozoin is responsible for chill and fever. Yaವಾಗ release agati once the RBCs are burst by the what we are going to call that as a sporozoite infection. Sporozoite infection. Now here what is going to happen in RBC? The sexual reproduction also is to take place, in the sense the sexual stage in humans regarding the sporozoite, it is what, in the sense formation of male and female gametes. Formation of male and female gametes. Up to this, the what we are going to call as a stages of Plasmodium are take place within the human. Now here we are going to call that human is infected by the malaria. Now once the normal female anaphylaxis mosquito for food, if it is going to suck or if it is bite to the infectious person, that time the male gametes and female gametes are entered into the female anaphylaxis mosquito. And once they are entered into the female anaphylaxis mosquito, they are migrates. Migrates towards the gut region of the what we are going to call that as a female anaphylaxis mosquito. And here also, here another one important point is the gut region. The fertilization takes place. What is mean by fertilization? Union of male and female gamete to form a zygote. Development is take place within the gut. Maturation is going to take place within the gut, in the sense after fertilization, development is to take place, and maturation in the sense last stage or infectious stage of malaria, that is what we are going to call it as sporozoites, are going to form in a gut region only, and after that they are migrates towards the salivary gland. Salivary glands migrate agtavu. In salivary gland, these sporozoites are stored. And once the fully stored salivary gland got infected anaphylaxis mosquito bites to a normal person, that time the cycle is to continue. I hope it is clear for you people. This is about what life cycle of Plasmodium, and here this is directly at human, and here this one is mosquito. Understood? This is about what life cycle of Plasmodium, means Plasmodium, or stages in the life cycle of Plasmodium. Right. This is come for you, means for the examination point of view. This question is going to ask you people for 5 marks. Schematic representation of stages of Plasmodium. Write the schematic representation of stages of Plasmodium. Okay, that time we are going to write about this, means this particular life cycle. After this, we are going to study another one, what we are going to call that one as a protozoan disease. Another one protozoan disease is what we are going to call that one as a amoebiasis. 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 Okay. Or we are going to call this one as a amoeboid dysentery. Amoeboid dysentery. Both are same. In the sense, in common diseases, we are studying now today. We are discussing about the protozoan diseases. In this, first we are studying about the malaria, and now we are going to study about the amoebiasis, or the another name for amoeboid dysentery. Now here, the positive agent for amoebiasis. What is the positive agent for amoebiasis? It is Entamoeba histolytica. Entamoeba histolytica. Entamoeba histolytica. Here, what wrong I written on the board? Entamoeba histolytica. E H. I am not going to write. I am not supposed to write capital. ಅದೇನು ಬರಬೇಕು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ನೇಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ಲಿ ಎಂಟಾಮೀಬಾ histolytica. Okay, Entamoeba histolytica is a positive agent for the amoebiasis. We are going to call another name for that is a amoeboid dysentery. Here, what is going to happen in the sense in amoebiasis? What are the common symptoms for amoebiasis? We are going to study the common symptoms for amoebiasis. Now, first, what is amoebiasis or amoeboid dysentery? Is a protozoan disease which is caused by Entamoeba histolytica, and now we are going to study about the symptoms regarding amoebiasis or amoeboid dysentery. Symptoms about the amoeboid dysentery. What are the symptoms in the sense? Symptoms includes constipation. First one is constipation. Next one is abdominal pain and cramps. Abdominal pain and cramps. Next one is stools with excess of mucus. Stools with excess of mucus and blood clot. Excess of mucus and blood clot. Excess of mucus and blood clot. Okay, these are the few symptoms regarding the amoebiasis. Amoebiasis, or we are going to call that one as a amoeboid dysentery. It is a protozoan disease which is caused by the Entamoeba histolytica, and the common symptoms for the amoebiasis: constipation, abdominal pain and cramps, stools with the excessive mucus and blood. Now here, abdominal pain ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ back pain, cramps ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾಲಲ್ಲಿ ಜುಂಬ ಬರ್ತಲ್ಲ, that is what abdominal pain and cramps. Stool in the sense fecal matter with the excess of mucus and blood clot. We are going to find the blood clot in a fecal matter and mucus in the sense whatever the in now nasal cavity mucus is like that. Now here, one thing is I written on the board constipation, and this constipation I explained to you in the first year, and this is the homework for you. Go and find out the definition of constipation. What is mean by constipation? What is the condition for the constipation? It is come under the chapter digestion. Okay, last year we have studied about the physiology of human. In physiology of human, the means digestion chapter we have studied. In digestion chapter we are going to get the constipation, that is the disorder of digestion. Go and search for it and write down the definition for the condition for the constipation. If you are not getting the constipation, in once again I wish to tell you. Understood? That is the homework for you, and if you want the meaning of constipation, you contact me and ask about the constipation. Okay, these are the what we are going to call as symptoms: constipation, abdominal pain and cramps, stools with the excessive mucus. Now here, this is what positive agent. Now what is the vector? Vector in the sense what? How this amoebiasis is going to spread from one person to the another person. Here, the houseflies act as a vector for amoebiasis or amoeboid dysentery. These are act as a what we are going to call as a vector for amoebiasis or amoeboid dysentery. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ತದ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಪಾತ್ರ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಇದೀಗ ಅನಾಫಿಲಸ್ ಮಾಸ್ಕಿಟೋ ಹೇಳಿ ನೀವು ಮಲೇರಿಯಾದಾಗ likewise here the what vector is houseflies, and how the amoebiasis is going to transfer in the sensor. Once these houseflies are sitting on the stools or what we are going to call as a fecal matter, and from there they used to move towards the some food atoms, or they are come in contact with the what containers through which we used to drink the water and all. Through those contaminated food and contaminated water, what is going to happen? The Entamoeba histolytica or the infectious stage of Entamoeba histolytica is entered into the human body, and that leads to the amoebiasis or amoeboid dysentery. Understood? This is about what the another one common disease regarding the protozoan, that is what we are going to call that one as a amoebiasis or amoeboid dysentery. We'll stop here in today's class. In next class we are going to discuss about the next two types of common diseases. What are those in the sense? One is helminthius diseases and last one is a fungal diseases. Okay, I'll continue.